So you've signed up for the Wax Cloud wallet, but you've noticed that the username is pretty ugly and you want one of those cool custom usernames you've seen around. Well, today I'm going to show you a really quick method to generate your own custom username and hold your own private keys at the exact same time. Are you ready? Well, hey there, crypto friends! Thanks again for joining me. So today we're talking all about custom usernames for Wax. Maybe you've signed up for the Cloud wallet and you realize, hey, I can't create my own username. How do I do this? Now, this is a question I'm getting a lot here, and so I wanted to make a quick tutorial step by step that's super easy to follow so you too could get your own custom cool username and at the same time also hold your own private keys. Many people don't realize that as awesome as the Wax Cloud wallet is, it is a managed solution, which means you do not get access to your own private keys, that Wax actually manages those keys for you. So it is a centralized service. But today we're going to show you exactly how to create a brand new username and then import it into our favorite, private wallet, which is the Anchor wallet. But before we get into all that, if you're not already a part of my community of stashers, you don't need a mustache to join, you just need to love learning about NFTs with the community here, and you can jump in my Telegram link below. Okay, so let's go take a look at getting started on this process. The first thing we need to do is we need to go download the Anchor wallet. So here we are at the Anchor website, and this is a free wallet that is really great, works well for Wax. It is an EOS-based wallet, so you could also use it with any other EOS, chain or DApp, right? EOS DApps. So once you get this downloaded and you have it installed on your computer, you'll set a password, and then you'll end up getting a screen that kind of looks like this, where you're ready to set things up. This is the actual wallet itself here. And so you can see that we're at the setup for our wallet. And the first thing I want to note is that right now, it's set to the EOS blockchain, but we need to change it over to Wax. So just go over here to the top right or top left and hit Wax. And you can see here, now we're ready to go with the Wax blockchain. So the first thing we need to do here is we need to generate what's called a key pair. This is your private and public key that is going to be attached to your username here in Anchor once we import it. So go over to Tools, and we'll go over here to Manage Keys. And you can see I already have some public keys that I've already generated with this wallet, but we're going to go over here and generate a brand new key pair for this. So here is our brand new key pair here, and so you can see how we just generate here on the wallet, and you can see now we have our key pair. And something to note here, your public key and private key are two different things, right? The private key is what gives full access to your account. That's why you never want to show that private key anywhere, anytime, to anybody for any real reason. You want to keep it safe somewhere, not online. Don't put it in a Google Drive or drop it on your notes in your phone. You want to keep this somewhere on a laptop, something maybe even disconnected from the internet, but definitely in a safe place. So go ahead and copy those to your clipboard and then save them. I'm just going to drop in a text file for now and save it there. So now we have our key pair generated here. So it gives you, and look, it gives, are you sure? Yes, we're sure, because we've saved it, right? You guys have saved it. This is very important because we're going to need it later here in this tutorial. So now that we have that saved, we can go over to our Wax Cloud wallet. The reason why I'm using the Cloud wallet to do this is because most people have used the Wax Cloud wallet to sign up for Wax, and they don't realize how to be able to then create a username from a different interface. And that may be the place that they already have their Wax, right? So we want to go to a place where you already have your Wax stored. And so here we are on our Wax Cloud wallet, and you can see we do have a Wax balance. And once you're here and you're logged in, you just go over to the settings cog, and it'll bring up this settings menu and go to create account. So a couple things to note here. Account creation is not free, and that's the reason why I said it's important to create this account where you kind of maybe already have some Wax. It'll be a lot easier there, right? It'll be a lot easier than having to, send Wax to another location or another wallet that isn't set up already, like what we're doing here on Anchor. So the first things first, we got to put in our public key, right? So this is a key that we just generated. And so we're going to go over here and grab our public key, And so you can just put the same key here for active and owner at the same time. So you can see I put them in here. Now that we pasted it in our public key in the box, in the 2 boxes above, not your private key, now we need to choose our username. The username has to be 12 characters long. It can't be 11, it can't be 13, exactly 12. And you can only use A through Z lowercase and 1 through 5, and that's it. So let's go ahead and put our custom username in here. We're going to go with Shay Newkirk 1 as our custom username. And now we create our Wax account. Now there is a fee for this, like I said, but you're only paying 0.4 Wax per account creation. And so now we've hit the button and you think, well, what's going on? Do I need to hit it again? What happened? My account didn't create. Well, it did, but it didn't actually give you a notification, which was a little weird here, but you'll see if I hit this again, I'm going to end up getting a secondary thing that says error. That account has already been taken. Well, that's because you just took it. So it didn't give you a notification that it was created, but now that we have that created and we know that it's created, we can go back to our Anchor wallet and now find that account attached to our public key. So let's go back to Anchor. So we're going to come back here to Anchor wallet, and we're going to go here and we're going to import our private key now. So we had our private key saved. We got to import that private key, and so we're going to put that into the box here. Once again, this is something you never want to show people. And most of these wallets will always obfuscate the private key for you. So when I put that in there, you're never going to be able to see what it is. I'm going to save my private key, then with my password, we will authorize that transaction. And then we have our key now saved there. Now you're going to see the public key for that private key here because we never want to show our private key. Now that you have that imported, now all we got to do is go to the setup wallet. And we're going to scan for accounts. And we'll see here that we have our brand new account here at the top, Shay Newkirk 1. And now all we have to do is just select that, and we will go ahead and import it here into our wallet. We can import just the owner and import accounts. Put in our password yet again. And there we go. Now you can see you've now created your custom username. You've now imported that custom wallet and key pair into your Anchor, and you have your custom username, and you now own your own private keys. You have them saved, right, on your computer or someplace safe, and you can now use your Anchor wallet to go ahead and log in to places like Atomic Hub or any other Wax associated dApp that you might be using on their platform. So pretty simple to use. Pretty simple to use. So I hope that little tutorial there was very helpful on getting a custom username set up here with Wax. It can be a little bit daunting, but I feel with this step-by-step tutorial, anybody can create a brand new private key pair, attach a username to it, and then import it into the Anchor wallet, which they can then use to log into all of your favorite sites. And now you own your own private keys, and you have a sweet new username. Well, that's all we have for today, folks. Until next time, stash that crypto, friends.